So that would work. Should work. That's a nice hand. That's a really nice hand, actually. So I'm just getting comfy again. Yep, that's fine. So I have a hand here that will just kill this guy. I mean, he's dead. This kid is dead. I'm just saying that because you can hear me. So let's, I mean, obviously we know what color we're going to take here. And that is a sapphire. Yeah, I might not be on for much longer. Because yeah, I mean it's 1 a. It's it's 1 a.m. Not that matters. And I've got nothing. I don't have a job, so I don't have to be up at any specific time. But you know, I have been playing for many hours now today. I might end up maybe a couple more games, and then I'll probably head off and maybe watch some shows or a movie or something, and then sleep. And then probably you know, there'll be I've got another match tomorrow. Actually, let me quickly check who that is against. My match tomorrow and the time. So tomorrow I'm against Storm. Okay, so he did actually mention that before, and that'll be at 10:30 a.m. GMT. So the same time as tonight minus an hour and a half. So yeah. Prep phase. All right, so I'm gonna grab a. Need to bring. There we go. I can see what you guys are talking about now. Cool, cool. Oh, that's the card I looked at and I thought, yeah, it's not bad. I could probably use it in a Sapphire deck. I'd put it as like a sideboard. I mean, obviously he's a mill deck, so obviously it works in a mill deck very nicely. You know, every time he Oracle songs, I lose a few more cards. But yeah, hopefully I don't lose too much of importance. That's not too bad. That's not bad. So nothing of importance there to that. But yeah, I mean it's an okay card, not great unless you have heaps of card draw. Like, for example, it would fit okay in my deck because I've got Dreamers, I've got Renlocks, I've got Oracle Song. But yeah, I mean it's still, yeah, you know, it could be something better you could be doing. Like you could have an Oracle Song for that turn instead of this, or you know, well not for turn two, but you know it's just 4 cards, you know, or a few cards. You probably wouldn't run 4 of them. In a mill deck, then yeah, you know, it's good in multiples, yes. But that just means he's less likely to have ways to kill my troops if he's got these in hand. Plus, you know, if he doesn't get that removal, then you know, I'm laughing. So I've got counter magic ready, which my dog is eating my pillow. Give me a second. Just keep clicking this here. I wish there was that end turn button. I've actually made a thread on the forums. Actually, I'll link that real quickly right now for you guys to look at. I made a thread, just, you know, a suggestion which would be good for the game. So there's the thread. You guys can post, you know, how awesome my idea is. You know, just go in there and say, this is a freaking fantastic idea, Havoc. The developers need to put this in the game ASAP, and that's all you need to post. You don't need to read it. You just post that, and you'll be golden. But really, the idea is good. I mean, I couldn't think of any downsides to it. If you guys can think of any, I'd love to hear, you know, have you guys post in the thread and put some in there. But yeah, basically all the idea is just to have like an end turn button. Whereas say, for you know, the obvious times you would use, oops. Just clicked the button there when I didn't want to. I mean, I didn't lose too much of importance, but he did get more cards. That would have been a decent thing to counter magic as well. So that was a bit of a silly move. Because, now, that would have made all them cost 5, and so I screwed up there. I mean, that's just because, again, I'm too busy trying to stop my dog. She's now humping my pillow. My dog is humping my pillow. I mean, she's a girl dog, and she's humping my pillow. Like, what's wrong with you? You don't have a penis. Like, obviously, it's still, yeah, anyway. Bloody dog. Another counter magic. Let's just get the dreamer out. My opponent has to respond to this, otherwise I get card draw. So, either he just keeps trying to mill me and I just start getting card draw and damage, sweet. But, if I get to 2 of these out and then a Mastery of Time, that's going to be pretty nice for me. So, I mean, obviously it would have been really good had I countered that, countered the Oracle Song there, but I fucked up. That was my fault. Yeah, bye-bye, Renlock. So, yep, okay. I'm not surprised there that he's got his own Dreamer. So, I did actually say, it works good with a Dreamer. That card, because more card draw. Yeah. Shitty big shit balls. There's nothing I can do about that unless I hit a Rage Fire or a Burn. But then, that would work. But oh well, I mean, I'm going to have 2 of them out, and then I'm going to Mastery of Time. So it's probably, I mean, I would have really liked to have thingoed that. Whoops, I should have attacked first. That was a mistake. But I probably would have ended up doing that anyway, so it's not horrible. Bum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum bum. What? Let's see what I draw. Resource would be good. Oh, if I get a resource next turn, holy shitburgers, I win the game. So that'll be 6, then 6, and then 6. So that's 18 damage. So, yeah, all he needs is a resource to win, or he does a time ripple or something. If he does a time ripple, then I can't do that. I will have to, so I'm gonna, I'm gonna lose cards here, and maybe some more. He's going to maybe Oracle Song, or he's going to attack in, I lose another card, but it's not enough. As long as he doesn't mill, like, if he mills a resource here, I'll be pretty sad if I then don't get a resource. But if he doesn't mill, if he mills something that isn't a resource, and then I draw one, I'll be like, sweet, thank you very much. Let's find out. So yeah, this is brutal. I mean, this here is the combo you want to get with this deck. But that's fine. So if I draw a resource now, this will be quite amazing. Oh, Sabotage. That's not good. That's not good. Because now the chances of me, that's shuffled the deck. So maybe I get the resource, maybe I hit a booby trap. Oh, crap. So that's going to be for 4. So no resource, no resource, no resource. So, oh, there's one. So hopefully the next one is still a resource. Resource would be actually no. I think I've actually won because I'm going to attack in. I'm going to get 3 cards. If I don't get a resource in 3 cards, I'm going to be pretty mad, to say the least. So I got 2 more cards I can get here. So all I need is a resource. I mean, if I hit 2 booby traps, I'm going to be also doubly mad. So let's see. Yeah, they're going to have a 2v2 and all that sort of stuff. Like, it's not priority though at the moment. That'll be later. If you actually read the forum post that I linked above about speeding up the game, I mean, that's things they actually talked about. They want to make the game a bit faster and stuff before they implement 2v2 because otherwise it'll be really slow. And if they have my suggestion, that'll actually help for... Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Who's your daddy? I just won the game. With that, oh, I got 2 resources, so I got more than I needed. See this big smiley face there? That's my face right now. Is like that in real life. Grinning from ear to ear. What a top deck. I mean, it wasn't really a big top deck, but I got the resource I needed. So I'll show him it now because I mean I'm obviously going to be using it. That is now fatal. I now win the game. So yeah. GG, buddy old pal. Because I mean, you know, I'm attacking in for 6. I've then got another turn. I attack in for 6 again. It's such a fun combo. I mean, it's you know, you very rarely get to have 2 of these on the board and then get to mastery. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is going on YouTube. That is amazing. I've never done that before. I've never had 2 of these guys. Maybe I have, but it's something that I've maybe done maybe once before. Uh, so not only have I killed him, I've got another mastery of time. So that's like, even if there was even more life, I still had him dead because I just got another one. And I mean, he knows I did. I just said, "Oh my god, that was a booby trap." Wouldn't it be funny if I was on 5 life and then that just it ruined everything? Um, actually, you know what would be funny? Is if, say I was on 10 health, I attacked in, killed him, I then, you know, it did the draw effects and then killed me because I drew 2 booby traps. That'd be pretty funny. Uh, that'd be hilarious. Obviously, I'd still get the victory because he's dying first. But it'd be funny if it just shows 2 booby traps in the background. It's gonna start, might head off, but I'll do maybe one more. I might do my mill deck against his mill deck. So that was pretty crazy. I still had the other turn after that. Three, you know, 2 dreamers on board with 3 masteries of time in a row is pretty sick. So because you just message him. So I don't know why, but the text here, you know, in the actual chat spot. The chat down here is like blurry and stuff. I don't know why. Alright, so has no horses to hold, someone says. So let me actually check my mill deck because I haven't checked it in a while. It'll be mill versus mill. So let's see. We've got Masteries of Time. We got a couple of life softens. We've got lots of card draw. So actually, because we have so much card draw, maybe I should run that new card, which is down the bottom. Actually, I don't even have counter magic. What the hell? Let's see. Actually, what the hell? I know what I'm missing. Let's actually change this up a little bit. Actually, no, that doesn't really help. No, I've got the charge power for the draw. So let's actually do... let's actually get a little bit greedy. I'll do 3 of those and another oracle. Maybe I need another Twisted Fate though. Actually, yeah, normally I run 3 of those because you don't want to really get it early, because then you know, it's an early turn wasted. You know, you want to get it when you've got like 6 resources or you've got one of these out, then it's not bad. So where's my Renlock? Ah, this deck is fucked. So I should have Renlock in this deck actually. With all this many actions. So let's actually get Renlock in there. That'll do. Need to update it more. Anyway, so let's get into this game. It's under there. There we go. declined the challenge. What? What? This madness. There we go. Move that over there. Alrighty, so yeah, I'll keep it. Hopefully, you know. So it's a pretty, I mean, crappy keep, but I mean, it's not too bad. As long as I get one more resource, I can then do a corpse fly, and then yada yada. I can then sacrifice one of these guys at turn 4. If I keep getting resources, that is. So getting 2 sapphires in a let's see. He's got a turn 1 chronic. If I get a sapphire, I get a turn. Well, so he got rid of a Renlock already. That's pretty annoying. And a Mastery of Time and a Life Siphon. So that was a pretty good mill. Bugger. And unless I get a sapphire here, I'm not going to be milling him in return, which is... Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, I can do 2 of them now. So let's return the favor. Like, fuck you, man. Want to mill me? I'll mill you back even harder. So I actually get to mill him for 12 cards. Because it does 4, then it goes to 8. So I got rid of a counter magic. That's pretty cool. Did I just get rid of 2 counter magics? 1? No. Oh, I got rid of a Mastery of Time. So that was pretty good mill as well. But let's keep going. So I actually got off to the better start here, unless of course he has, you know, turn 2 chronic and chronic as well. So we got rid of a Dreamer, another Mastery of Time. I mean, generally with mill, you're going to get rid of a lot of good stuff. Because, you know, most decks run a lot of good stuff. But I mean, yeah. Got rid of 2 Masteries of Time, so that's really good. So that's actually a pretty decent start. You know, this is actually a really good start for me because, yeah, next turn I've got the Corpse Fly, and then maybe the turn after that I can do card draw. I mean, so he's got that. That's his turn done though. So he is going to do the mill. I'm not using that because I want card draw with necessary. Oh, ouch. There goes a chronic. I mean, that's not a big deal. And obviously there's 3 more in the deck. Actually, did I get any of his chronics? I don't think I did. So I don't think either of us lost a chronic yet. Negative. No chronics are gone. So, I mean, this game, it's really up in the air of who can win this. I mean, I'm going to make him discard a card. So that's okay. It also gets me a troop on the board. So I won't have the I won't be able to play this on turn 4 because it's a Shards of Fate. So that's a bit annoying. But anyway, so we make him discard something. If he gets to get rid of a resource, could be okay because it could slow him down reaching his 4th resource. Okay, so he got rid of a shield because, yeah, I mean, he realizes that it's pretty useless, which it honestly is. And I'm mainly using Extinction as my only wipe the board removal. You know, I don't have any, like, I took out Persecutes because, I mean, we are both running mill decks, so didn't think, you know, there's many troops. I don't many troops I need to get rid of. So I lost a Hex Engine, not a big deal. So turn 3, so another chronic. So he's in a better position so far for the amount of cards milled. So a lot of resources there. Extinction, that's fine. Relentless, damn it. One of my thingies, that thing. Corpse Fly. So that wasn't too bad. He's winning by 2 cards in terms of mill. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, unless I hit a resource, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play this yet, because that would be good. I can play that, though, so that's okay. So I'm going to be drawing cards this turn anyway. I'm not going to be able to play, you know, a Chronic if I get one, though. So we now get a Sapphire, just so we have 2 of each. So accept that. And then we draw some cards. So, more resources. That's not really what I wanted. That doesn't help me at all, because I've already got enough, really. So I think I'm going to lose this game. You know, it's still very much up in the air. If he brings out a Dreamer or a Renlock next turn, then that'll be pretty troublesome. Well, actually, not won't, because I've got Extinction, but it's still... Actually, that would be good if he did that, because then at least it's a turn I'm not losing cards from my deck. I mean, I lose one every freaking turn. I mean, losing that... Actually, I don't even know why he's still in the deck. Because, you know, when I'm fighting a mill versus mill, getting rid of resources means you get milled all your good cards, and it's very quicker for you to get milled. So losing that's not horrible at all. Yeah, and I'm not running this guy. I forgot about that. Because, yeah, I mean, that does counter mill. Because it just keeps putting stuff in your deck. So, I do have the Extinction, though, so that's not a big deal. I don't have to use the Extinction yet. So I can just draw cards here and hopefully get some good stuff in hand, which is what I need at this point. So that's actually not bad. I'll probably do that now, actually. So yeah, let's do that, because he's got 3 cards in hand, so let's, you know, increases that, you know, now we can fly over for 4 as well. So then I'll just use the Shards of Fate, grab whatever color, it makes no difference. There's no 3 thresholds in this deck. So maybe, depending on what he discards. So Mastery of Time, that's not bad, but he's only at 3 resources, so it's not... probably won't affect the game too much, unless, you know, if he does reach 5 resources, sweet, we know he's not going to get that usage out of that. So unless he's got like Oracle Songs or something in hand, we could be in a pretty good position here, because I mean, I am, you know, I'm going to be able to fly. I mean, the fact that he's got this though, you know, again, he's just adding more to his deck, which actually works really well with this card, because the Spectres give you the cantrip effect, so... Yeah, I mean, he's actually thought about this card here, you know, whereas I've just, you know, quickly edited my deck, and it's not, you know, it's not really more as effective as his is for when having this. I mean, having it early is really good. So he probably has 4 of it in the deck. I only put like 2, I think. So he's got no place. That's good. So let's get out this guy. So, I mean, if I get a Chronic, that'd be pretty decent. But not that great. Anyway, let's sacrifice, see what we can draw into. But yeah, I forgot to put Ancestor. Oh, Counter Magic. I didn't even look at his resource. Didn't even look. It doesn't matter. I lose my worker bot even though it was discarded. I don't know if that's something. I mean, really, it shouldn't. It should go on the stack, and then, you know, if it gets countered, then your guy doesn't die. But anyway, it's not important. So honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to win just with flying over the top here. I mean, it is possible, but I think you'd get a Spectre before I could finish him. I mean, he might not, but he's already shuffled in, I think, 4 or 6 of them. It's now maybe 8. I'm not too sure. But, you know, 3 turns, and I could win just with the damage, but I really doubt that's going to happen. Alright, so there's another card, so that would have been nice to have, because then I could steal his Spectres and... Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. So he's attacking me for whatever reason. I mean, he's saying he's get resource screwed, so he's not He probably has whatchamacallit in hand, Dreamer, and he can't play it because he's not hitting the resources, so that's good. I don't know how many resources he's milled. Maybe I resourced a bunch of them. I mean, milled a bunch of them. Resourced a bunch of them. I resourced your resources, bro. What you gonna do about it? So unfortunately, I got no target to sacrifice anymore. You know, technically, I shouldn't have lost that worker bot since it. Well, I guess it does say it as an additional cost to play it. So never mind. That is, you know, based on the wording, that is correct. You have to lose the troop first because it is the cost to play the card. So yeah, you know, and then it gets discarded after it's been played. So yeah, that makes sense. Never mind. I'm a dick. So I just have to. I need to get one more resource, then I can get something to sacrifice. I mean, I could sacrifice one of these, but I mean, I'm winning the game here, potentially with just the flies. So there's no point trying to, you know, no point slowing this down when I could possibly win in 2 turns. So that, you know, that'd be silly for me to do that and then potentially lose the game because I just wanted to draw cards. So, he's got, so there's Renlock, so that's actually, I mean, I still win in 2 turns, but he can now possibly draw into, you know, he can, say for example he draws an action, he then uses it, maybe it's a chronic, and then he draws another chronic or something, or, you know, he could just draw a lot of cards, but he is limited by resources, so I think I still win. So I don't think he's going to be able to do, you know, be able to mill me in the next turn. You know, he has to do something to stop these corpse flyers. So I think I should win here. Thanks to the flyers. So I end up winning by damage in a mill deck. That's funny. Oh, I win. I win the game. Boom. So there we go, Mastery of Time for the win. Like, literally for the win. Like, it's, yeah. You guys know what I mean. It's such a good card. Oh, yeah. So that was a nice top deck. So now we hit in for 4. You know, there's nothing he can do. He's at 0 resources. So this is where my idea, the idea I have, which I've posted on the forums, which I linked earlier in the chat, is you have a button down here, say, for example, somewhere out of the way that you're not going to accidentally press. Or it could be anywhere, but anyway, so that was where I suggested. You have like a little end turn button. Now, because it's not possible for him to do anything. He can't block, he can't do anything. So he could click that, and therefore, instead of waiting, you know, now he's hitting a priority button when, you know, if he hits the button down here, he gets no priority things because, I mean, he can't do anything anyway. So he can just go, yep, I can't do anything, click. And then it just speeds up the game. So I attack in, nothing else I can do. I could click it. It would then, because he's already clicked his, it would then immediately go to my next prep phase because I've got another turn. So it just saves all these additional clicks. So yeah, I mean, it's something, there's no downsides to it. Because you only, you know, if you want to bluff, don't click it. If you want to do it, you know, and you can make it so it doesn't stop, you know, it doesn't skip your attack or block phase like that. You'd still have the option to do that, but otherwise, if you click it because you've got no resources or no possible things you could do, or you don't want to bluff, or there's no bluffs you can possibly do, like you're on 1 resource and there's really nothing. I mean, you know, just, yeah, that sort of stuff. You don't click it if you can do something or if you want to bluff. Otherwise, you click it, and it saves a lot of time. So I'm actually just doing that just to see what I can draw into here. I'll get a chronic and then mill myself. Nah. It would be nice to get 2 chronics, mill myself, and then kill him with the flies. That's game. So that was fun. So yeah, GG. Better type that. He was far ahead on mill, but I had my 1 with my alternate win condition, which is flies. Booyah! And Mastery of Time, you know, obviously that helped. Yeah, I'm gonna head off, sorry man.